All right, we're in Boston, and we're in the 737 800. This is a flight out to Grand Rapids, Michigan, to Ford International Airport. Uh, Not necessarily a long flight per se. It's a nice looking airport, by the way. We're going out on runway, by the way, 22 right for this flight. Let's go ahead. We're cold and dark right now. Uh, let's go ahead and get the battery going. Drop the battery guard. IRS is to nav. APU started. And wheel wing, collision, position to steady, logo on. Emergency light is armed. Window heat, because it's hair chilly here. Not like crazy, but it's a hair chilly. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set flight directors. Actually, we have to set those from my MSD in front of me. Okay, that one go up yet. Okay, and for the FMC, we're going to pull over one of the GPS settings here, left or right. They're both the same. We're going to pull down our flight plan. Activate. I'm going to go to depart and just double check 22 right. We're going out on Highland, the Highland departure. And for our arrival, we should be coming in on 17. RNAV. Don't know why though. I really don't know why. I'm going to pick 26 left, and I'm going to request we really don't have an arrival to choose from because I think we're coming straight in, which is okay. Let's take this continuity out. Okay. And fuel and weight balance, airside services. We're going to load our flight plan information. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and put our no smoking and seatbelt signs on, which will activate.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
We're not going yet. Quit telling them that. I hear my passengers.
Have a good flight.
Brian, would you go ahead and get our IFR clearance?
Boarding is now complete. Flight attendants prepare the cabins. Verify armed doors, standby for all call.
Steve, I can't handle that right now. I'm only rated to handle IFR-related comms for now.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Brian, I need you to request IFR clearance.
I'll get our IFR clearance now, Steve.
I don't know why or how I don't ask it right.
Boston clearance, Allegiant 558. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance, and we have information X-ray.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Allegiant 558, Boston clearance, cleared to Grand Rapids via the Highland 7 departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25, squawk 2623. Expect runway 22 right.
Boston Clearance Delivery, Southwest 573. We made an error in our arrival airport. We're actually going to Chicago Midway. Can we request IFR clearance to Chicago Midway, please? Clear to Chicago Midway on the Highway 7 departure that is final 5000. Expect flight level 3010 minutes after departure. Departure on 133.0, squawk 1374 for Southwest 573.
Southwest 573, read back correct.
Have information, Lima.
Now, put the mower in, push the mower gear all the way forward. Yes. Alright. Push the choke back just a hair. Now try to start it.
clearance, JetBlue 2818, information uniform IFR to Kennedy.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Boston clearance, JetBlue 2818 is clear to Kennedy via the 67 departure to file, climb maintain 5000, expect flight level 220, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency on 118.25, squawking 4112, expecting runway 22 right. JetBlue 2818, expecting flight level 220, 10 minutes after departure. JetBlue 2818.
Clearance to Washington, Reagan via the Talk 7 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25, stroke 3126. Expect runway 22 right. JetBlue 1955.
JetBlue 1955, read that correct.
Lost the clearance for that 1357 IFR in Philadelphia.
clearance, Delta 62906, IFR to Atlanta.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Clear to Atlanta via the Blizzard 6 depart.
Boston clearance, TLR Express 5526, request IFR clearance to Dulles.
Alright, that flight delay was due to a small engine malfunction, but it's been repaired. Okay, alright. Man, it's beautiful out here. Okay. Brian, hold on.
Say again.
Give me a second. So we're Allegiant. We're cleared to Grand Rapids on the Highland 7 departure on 5,000.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Squawking 2623.
Frontier flight 456, request IFR to Winning International.
Brian, we're ready for a pushback and start clearance. You're in charge of all comms.
Maintain 5,000. Start level 360, 10 minutes after. Departure 11825.
Steve, I can't handle that right now. You're in charge of the comms.
Southwest.
Brian, you're in charge of all comms.
Go ahead with your request.
I'll take over the comms now, Steve.
Please get our pushback and start clearance.
To request pushback and start clearance, you can say,
Please get our
Boston
pushback
Ground,
and start
Allegiant
clearance.
558, request pushback and start clearance, information X-ray. Make sure to include your current location and any specific requests if needed. You've got this.
I'll request
Ground
pushback and
Allegiant
start clearance
558,
now.
requesting clearance for pushback and engine start.
Allegiant 558, pushback and engine start approved. Tail north.
Alright, we're going out on flaps 5. Center of gravity is 27.0. That makes the trim 5, so we're a solid 5 on trim. And runway winds right now are at 195 at 13. And our flex temp is 40. V1's 145, rotate is 147, and V2 is 153. V speeds are loaded. Okay.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing. Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Pardon the delay, though. There, we're back at it. And I need to, sorry guys, sorry about that, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Countdown's off, sorry. We have started, obviously.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Wow, nice shot of, oh, that's a nice shot of Boston. I love the lights over here, the colors of lights. Sky, yeah. I mean, that's believable. It's believable, yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Light 'em up.
Alright, let's get some lights on here. There we go. Engine 2. Good news is that bad weather out on the other side of Boston there, we're going the opposite way, so we're going to miss that. So 22 right will take us back west, so we're good. Right, and we're going for engine start 1. round figure you're looking for start is 25. Go 25. JetBlue.
Contact ATC, request takeoff clearance.
Can I help you?
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake. And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
We're gonna have to wait till
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Aer Lingus gets out of here because he's gonna block us in. Yeah, we've got to wait for him. Right. Runway turn off lights are on. Taxi light is on. Engine buses have been set to on and APU is in off position. Pitot probes, no, probes are both on. Packs are on so the passengers can have some air conditioning or heat, whatever they need, and bleed is off. Cabin compression's been set to the right thing, and engines are going to be set to continuous. Ron, would you please get our taxi clearance to runway 22 right?
I'll request taxi clearance to runway 22 right now, Steve.
You got backup. You got battery backup now.
Allegiant 558, request taxi clearance to runway 22 right with X-ray.
Allegiant 558, runway 22 right, taxi via Echo Alpha November, hold short of runway 15 right, then November.
Just made you the beneficiary of.
Runway 22 right, Echo Alpha November, hold short of runway 15 right, then November. Allegiant 558.
taxiing to 22 right now. We're going to fly. I guess Aer Lingus is going to be in front of us. Actually, he may not be. Thoughts and prayers go out to flight, was it 2987 UPS? We're going to be crossing runway 22 right here, and whoa, yeah, we are.
All aircraft information, hotel is now current, altimeter 3007.
Ground United 226, ready for taxi.
And we're right in the middle taxiway, which is Mary, or crossing runway, across the runway here. Clear left, clear right. Oh wow. So if we were heading on the other side of the city, there is some pretty rough clouds over there. See?
Allegiant 558, contact tower on 128.8, safe flight.
Switching to tower on 128.8, Allegiant 558.
Oh, look at that water. That's so cool. Yeah, they did a good job
Tower,
with that.
Allegiant 558, holding short of 22 right, ready for departure. Good afternoon.
Allegiant 558, Boston Tower, runway 22 right, winds 180 at 13. RNAV TJ cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 right, RNAV TJ cleared for takeoff. Allegiant 558.
Brian, would you please do the takeoff briefing? Landing lights on.
Departing from runway 22 right, we'll be flying the Highland 7 departure with an initial climb clearance to 5,000. Transition altitude is 18,000 after takeoff. We'll follow the SID profile, climbing to flight level 340. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, We'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We have been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 2623, and departure frequency will be 118.25. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots.
Is that
VR
not pretty?
is 147 knots.
Is it just me, or
V2
is that
is
just...
152 knots.
Wow.
Climb out at V2.
So this is Boston, and the
we're ready to go,
airport.
Captain.
I don't know if I paid for this airport. I may have gotten this airport off before. The custom scenery, which is more true to life. It looks good.
Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, request taxi to General Aviation FBO.
All right, flaps are set to 5. RTO is set. All right, everything looks good. All right, N1. That is not pretty. You see that plane right there coming across my path there? All right, I'm calling it here. A lot of right rudder. 80 knots. All right, calling it. Rotate. Ease it up there. Right. Smooth.
Landing gear lever, up.
Gear up.
Done. Left and right wiper, park position, max 200 KTS.
I'll try to do an outside shot.
Switching to departure on 118.25, Allegiant 558.
VNAV. LNAV. Command A. Flaps go from 5 to retracted.
Good evening, we're climbing past 1,000.
Allegiant 558, Boston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000, turn right, heading 335, vectors to Highland, then as filed.
Climb and maintain 13,000, right heading 335, vectors to Highland, then as filed. Allegiant 558.
Gears off. Anti-skid off.
Allegiant 558, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level
200.
200. Allegiant 558.
Let's go outside for a minute. So we'll see. I still think that Xplane 12 has got the upper hand on nighttime illumination, and they're doing a really good job with it. It's a lot better now. Okay. Keep it up, guys. You're doing good. Oh, I'm sorry, Antonio. I didn't mean to ignore you. Our latest update. I'm on the latest revision now, the latest beta. So this is the one from 2 days ago, I believe. So we're on the latest beta version. So that's what I'm on now. Nothing. And I haven't. By the way, I haven't noticed a whole lot of changes in the last 3 betas. I think maybe 2 betas ago I was having some problems with crashing at my Miami custom airport, but it looks better. So so far I have not seen anything significantly new on this update. Nothing at all. I mean, it's other than I would say this stable. I'd give it a stable mark for now. Have any of y'all experienced anything? Anybody? Put a comment. Let me know if you've had any bad results. Ooh, gosh, man. I didn't want to go into this storm cell. Hold on. And we are
Allegiant 558, climb and maintain flight level 250.
I think we should be taking a swing around on our departure, so we should miss it. Come on. Yeah, I think we are. I was about to say, I thought I had that in hand. Look at that. Looks bad. Looks bad. A lot of yellow there.
Fuel facing lights off, low pressure lights.
Right, we're about to hit the 10,000 mark. And
heading bug, adjust track.
Landing lights are off. Engines are off. I don't need continuous anymore. Seatbelt lights stay on. Actually, seatbelt lights go to auto. And cabin lighting goes to white medium. We'll put it on cruise and white medium. That looks really good. What do y'all think?
Heading bug, adjust track.
That just looks really good. Flying in, that kind of looks like when I was flying into Miami last week. Like I was a passenger. It looked a little bit like that, but that looks really good. Some of the haze in the clouds, illumination looks more authentic. So that looks good. There we go.
Climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight
yeah,
level
Antonio,
290.
I have
Allegiant 558.
The only issue I've had recently, I think, is with a couple of my custom airports on occasion. But I'm thinking this last time it's done well. My Miami airport had some issues. It was like when you would try to set up a flight at that airport, it would crash or it wouldn't finish the load. And when I went back and looked, it would be because of something to do with the custom airport. But I don't think that's Xplane's fault. Honestly, I don't think that was Xplane's fault. I think that really is that's just the custom airport. I think maybe they need to do an update on the custom airport, and I think that's where that came from. It really does, doesn't it? I'll go outside here. Some of the cloud textures and the shapes look more, like I said, the word I like to use is believable, and they just have more of a believable tone to the kind of a look. The hazes in the clouds are really like authentic. That's how it looks if you're up in the clouds like that. Nothing's just like one crystal color. That's the difference, I think, when Microsoft's Flight Sim 2024, it may look crisp and clear and easy to see, but that's not real. That's not how it really is. It's sometimes things just don't kind of have like a dirty look to them, and I think they've captured it more here. Yeah, those clouds look good, really good. Okay. They're step climbing to me. I'm going to go ahead and set it to 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
There we go. Thank you. Thank
Climb
you.
and maintain flight level 340, Allegiant 558.
Okay, we're good there. All right. So no more step climbing. We're finally getting just moving on up. Okay. All right. This is my favorite time to fly. Say favorite time of the day to fly.
58, contact Boston Center on 127.975.
Because what they call it in photography, we call it magic hour.
Boston Center, Allegiant 558, good evening, climbing to flight level 190, aiming for flight level 340.
558, Boston Center, good evening.
Boston Center, Allegiant 558, evening, climbing to flight level 190, aiming for flight level 340.
Guys, I may have to step off in a minute here. I have some cats protesting, but they haven't been fed yet, and I'll have to deal with that. I always said, you know what, the shortest NTSB report that was ever written that everybody in the world understood and didn't ask for more clarification. You ready? Here's what it said. You ready? It's 4 words. 4 words. The shortest NTSB report ever filed, and people understood it. Cat in the cockpit. Enough said. Okay, anyway. What? Okay, so you only have the Miami and the Fort Lauderdale airports on 2024. That's funny, Antonio. Okay, so so they kind of look too plain. You know what? I have to give the Xplane crew, the Laminar crew, a lot of credit, because even some of the default airports, Miami, for instance, really, it could be a little more jazzy, and that's why I like my Nimbus version of the Miami airport. In fact, I was just there and coming out of gate, I want to say it's D60, and there's really something distinct about gate D60 there, and it's like you come out and there's this architecture on each side of it, and I was blown away that Nimbus actually put all that architecture in their model, but and it's even there, I think, on the default though. Okay, I don't like this. We're about to go into some clouds, guys. This is not something you normally do. Right. This is the kind of cloud. Okay, lesson to learn. You never go into a cloud like this. Okay, great. Because the winds are coming from too many different directions. Yeah. Oh yeah. You get the same issue. Small or little, small or big dogs. Primarily my cat, like right now, he is literally in front of the screen staring at me, as though I have just called him a bad name, and he'll stay like that until I go back in the other room and feed him. So, all right, here goes. Let's see how the winds are in the clouds, and I'm watching right now. Right now I have a headwind that's coming from 275 at 93 knots. Yeah, let's see how this works for us. Let's look at it from the window where we can see our wing. Yeah, it's rough. That's rough. Here we go. Woo, got a little flex going on there. So everyone keeping up with the UPS crash in Louisville, that's heartbreaking. But it does look like the MD-11 everything happened on the left engine side. I think everything that went wrong, and which is why I think that engine that wing never got lift, and so you saw the right wing come up, and you saw the left wing stay down, and it was already by that time on fire, and next thing you know, it's a knife blading down the way. And that, remember, that right engine's still running at full like toga, so it's cutting. It's literally cutting through everything, cutting through the everything it hits. So it's just heartbreaking. Bank angle 10 degrees on the heading. Okay, and let's adjust the heading bug. Okay, the map shows it's not that bad. That the clouds we're in now aren't unbearable. So it looks like, I mean, we've got some clouds to our right and some precip to our right, but it's not over the top, so we should be able to get through that. Also, we still continue to show a headwind with a significant headwind with a significant like 109 knots, but at 273. Which, hey Millie, why don't you talk to us about when you're at the winds are coming from 293 at 100 knots. That's what we're flying into. What's that going to do to our overall speed?
When you're flying into a headwind, like the 100 knots from 293, it will reduce your ground speed significantly. For example, if you're cruising at 450 knots indicated airspeed, your ground speed could drop to around 350 knots. It's essential to factor this into your fuel calculations and estimated time of arrival.
Yep, they can. They can bump you a little bit. Which,
Thousand to go.
So you got crazy and old. Okay, all right. All right. Well, good news. We're a little bit above the clouds now. The wind's not, the headwind's not getting any better, and
Cabin lighting, cruise,
that will diminish our
cabin lighting, white medium, entry.
our overall speed, but it also will hurt our fuel
announcement,
fuel consumption.
level off
We'll
message.
keep an eye on that. Ooh, it's bumpy. Yeah, that so far it looks like they're up to 7 fatalities, which would be the 3 crew, and the crew. I'm really curious to hear the CVR on this one, the cockpit voice recorder, because I'm sure even if they followed everything by the book, what happened on takeoff when that fired up, if they were already around V1, there's what could they do? They had no room to stop. I'm curious what we're going to find out. But yeah, my prayers go out to the families. So it's just sad. And MD-11's a workhorse for the UPS too. I mean, and I think they maintain them really well. So we're really curious what happened here. And it just had been maintained. I think it just got maintenance. We'll see if y'all could see anything in the frame. Here. You've flown the MD-11 model before, the MD-11. That's the one I don't think I have the MD-11. Okay. Some clouds, aren't we? Let's see. So we're at cruise altitude. I've got fasten seatbelts on auto for this, and I'm kind of letting the flight attendants make the call at right now. So actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's knock it off. Make the announcement.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck. We've reached our cruising altitude. Looks like we are anticipating on-time arrival. You're going to head and turn off the seatbelt at this time. Just remember, if you are in your seats, keep your seatbelts fastened in case we do experience any unexpected turbulence. Enjoy the flight, and if there's anything we can do to make your ride, to let a member of the crew know.
Really? Okay. Rotates MD-11. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that. Give me a review on it. Is it a rotate? I have been impressed with the rotate. Yeah, hang tight, guys. I'm about to have a in cabin emergency if I don't do this. I'm going now.
Setting bug, adjust track.
All right, we're back at it. Cats are fed, so I'm good. What's good out there?
Heading buck, adjust track.
Oh, those clouds look ominous, by the way. Okay, so you have to put it the letters that are associated with the ALS number. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, that'll trip me up. The FMS on there, where is it like the
Set.
the MD80? MD80, I just started getting used to that FM, like how you enter it compared to the yeah, the regular one, like for the Boeing aircraft, but it's just different. These winds are rough, by the way. We're we have a 116-mile headwind right now. Which means
Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
okay, so I have gotten used to the MD80. So yeah. I have really been enjoying the Rotate MD8. Good gracious. A little bit windy up here. But I have really enjoyed the MD80. I think I fly it with, in fact, Allegiant lets me fly that also, that particular model. But it really is a good aircraft. Goodness. By the way, let me get me some help here. Lisa, go ahead and announce turbulence and everyone to stay in seatbelts.
Dear guests, we have now reached a safe altitude. The lavatories are available for your use, and you may now use approved electronic devices in flight mode. Cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
Lisa, we're in some pretty bad turbulence. Just make sure everybody keeps their seatbelt on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant speaking. We are currently experiencing some turbulence, so please ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding.
Goodness. All right. Hey, thanks for chiming in, Antonio. I'll be MD11 in it next week. All right. What we're experiencing right now is about a 115 knot headwind. So at our current speed, I think we're probably only able to travel about 350 knots. And it's increasing the length of our trip, but it's also fuel consumption. So we're about to exhaust the center tank, and we'll keep using the fuel in right and left. We don't have to do this quite yet, but we've got arrival. Let's see, let me ask. Allegiant 558 requesting if there is an ILS arrival for us at Ford International.
Allegiant 558, expect the runway 26 left ILS approach into Gerald R. Ford International.
Expecting runway 26 left ILS approach into Gerald R. Ford International. Allegiant 558.
Yeah, good. We're good. So that would be 267.
Allegiant 558, contact Boston Center on 124.125.
Set.
It's a little bumpy up here.
558 evening, maintaining flight level 340.
10970.
Boston Center, Allegiant 558, good evening, maintaining flight level 340. Allegiant 558, Boston Center, good evening.
All right. So I already have our ILS coordinates. Our course directors are set both on each side to 267, and we're continuing just to follow our track right now. What's below us?
Last hotel was quite the experience, and not in a good way. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack?
I'll have both, thank you.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to have both ready for you. Thank you.
It doesn't look good down there. We'll see how. We've got a ways to go. We should be out of it by then. Ooh. Yeah, we're in some bad stuff now, but it looks like we'll be out of it by the Durlow waypoint, so we should be okay. You know, if you have to have turbulence, a little bit of turbulence, I think just a simple, really vicious headwind isn't the worst thing. All right. All right. The sky looks awesome. That just looks great. It's good job, guys.
System bug, adjust track.
Allegiant 558, contact Cleveland Center on 128.025. Contacting Cleveland Center. Cleveland Center, Allegiant 558, good evening, maintaining flight level 340. Cleveland Center, Allegiant 558, evening, maintaining flight level 340.
Allegiant 558, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Alright, so what I've been checking on is what my SOP is, if I can compress time on my... Wow, we still have quite a bit going on here. Because I was going to try to make up for some of the time in air here. Let me see. Alright, so we're at 350 miles from our destination. Let me find out. What I'm looking up right now is I'm making sure that I can compress time. hasn't gotten any better the whole flight. I bet it's 108. Wow. A lot of it has to do with the lakes. I guess it kind of amplifies the wind here. Something though.
Heading bug, adjust track. Set.
So we've been traveling, like trying to travel at about a 528 knots, but with 100 and what is it now? It's starting to back off a little bit, I think. No, it's not. It's 113 knot tail headwind.
Allegiant 558, contact Toronto Center on 133.3.
Switching to Toronto Center on 133.3, Allegiant 558. Toronto Center, Allegiant 558, evening, maintaining flight level 340.
Allegiant 558, Toronto Center identified. Good evening. Allegiant 558, Toronto Center, prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Preparing to descend in approximately 20 minutes, Allegiant 558.
Allegiant 558, I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
I'm not sure if I want to go below these clouds. I don't think I want to do that. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're out of the bad stuff. Allegiant 558, requesting clearance to descend to our transition altitude of 18,000.
Allegiant 558, whenever you'd like to send, flight level 240. Descending flight level 240, Allegiant 558.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant speaking. We have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Gerald R. Ford International Airport. At this time, we kindly ask everyone to return to their seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. Let's Sorry, I just saw that flight quest. Yeah, it did. That's funny. All right, so let's get our elevations and everything squared away. All right, we're going into elevation of 794 feet, so that means 800. And our arrival airport is 30.06.
Below flight level 300. Set.
30.06. Okay. Brian, would you brief our descent and approach?
We'll be arriving at Gerald R. Ford International on runway 26 left using the ILS approach. Weather at arrival shows winds 285 at 10 knots, few clouds at 4,000 feet, few at 20,000 feet, no significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 2623. And approach frequency will be 126.625. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Steve.
Brian, I think we'll have to make some adjustments on the approach speed due to the headwind, and it looks like the headwind is not going to get too much better. Anyway, we'll do a +5 on the VREF.
Understood. We'll adjust the approach speed to VREF +5 knots due to the headwind.
Warning bug, adjust track.
American 2046, Toronto Center identified. Good evening.
Set.
Alright, I've given VNAV control back over of the descent. I'll let them see how he does. Cloud textures, everything, once again, top notch. And kind of a realistic look. In other words, they don't just put light there just to shadow it up. They actually make it look like it really would. And this is believable. All right. I can't cut that. Which light is that light? Not that one. I like that one. 1,000 to go. Okay, so night vision. Yep. Let's go outside. That looks good. Looks really good.